Breaking news, my wonderful people, it's happening. You know, the man called Dogara'S, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, has been complaining recently that they are after his life. A suspect has been apprehended. See what he said. Why I am after Dogara'S life, the suspect confessed, and you'll be shocked who actually sent him. You know, when we're talking about insecurity, politicians seem not to be very much concerned. And it's sad because they have forgotten that if these people can explore and see how far they can go, if they are not careful, they will be next. Yes, if they are not careful, they will follow suit. You know, when you take a lion to be a pet, you have to be careful. I've heard of a couple in South Africa. They had white lion, husband and wife. They've had them for years. One morning, the husband went out for a jog, and as he was coming, came in, the one of the lions, the white lion, jumped at him, and that was the end. Before the wife came out and called, protection and whatever you call them, before you could say Jack Robinson, yes, this guys came in, and at the end of the day, we could see that that was what took the man's life. The other lion was taken away. The wife asked immediately, but her husband was already torn in two. Let's get all the details. Why I am after Dogara'S life. Suspect confess. One of the suspects arrested for conspiring to kill Yakub Dagaro, a former Speaker of the House of Representatives, has explained the reason behind why he's after his life. According to the suspect, one of the suspects, according to him, he said he was sent. His name is Musa Mama, Bachi State Commissioner of Police. During the interrogation, said the suspect linked Dagaro to an incident that happened to him in the past. Mama, what happened is that we received discreet information that there are some of our officers, one of our police officer was attempting to sell a rifle. So we went after him. Initially, we have received prior information that he was carrying the rifle inside his car. We went after him. We got him and asked about the owner of the car, and he said he's the owner. We searched the car and we discovered the gun. When we asked who gave him the gun, and he confessed he wanted to sell it, we now asked him, is it our rifle that you want to sell? And he said yes. We arrested him and started investigating. In the course of our investigation, he implicated one person who lived in the same house with him. In conclusion of our investigation, the first person said he was with Tafawa Balowa, who approached him that he was looking for a rifle to buy, and that prompted him to carry the gun. When he gave us the name of the person, we went and arrested. When we arrested, he confessed to us that it is true that he's looking for a rifle to buy. Something terrible happened to him, that in his house, alongside those of others, were burnt during the last December 2021 incident that happened following the Baba Peter Ganto Memorial Anniversary. I mentioned names of some people that, including that of the former speaker, in connection to the incident, saying that is the reason why he's looking for a rifle to kill Dagara. And so we launched an investigation in that regard. One thing with human being is that he is guilty. If he is guilty, he would not want to admit until we use wisdom. So we have intensified our investigation on the missing rifle in our armory. I directed that all armory be audited, and in the case of audit, we discovered that apart from the two rifle we initially thought about, we are not in the armory, we also discovered more we are missing. And so we are going after and making sure that these issues are settled. So this is the reason, my people, why the Speaker of the House life is being, he's being chased. And the guy raised an alarm that people should listen. There are some people after him, they want to take his life. Some people took it with levity, saying, there they go again. They are just talking. That's how they rule. And they're just seeking attention. But that's not very correct. It wasn't just seeking attention. It's also due to the rise of insecurity. They said you can hear the suspect. It started like, something that was not related. But as arrest began to fall in, you could see that, the person who you thought they probably did not know what he was saying, linked other people. And at the end of the day, arrest has been made. Okay, arrest has been made, and the person confessed that it is because he's grieved and all forgiveness lock around his heart, and so he wants to kill the former speaker, the former House of Representative person. Well, these are some of the things that are going on, Nigerians, and that is why we're talking about the government ensuring that insecurity is dealt with. If insecurity is not dealt with, what may follow? Maybe, when we're saying it, they are just taking it with levity. They are not really paying attention or really dealing with this as it should be. This matter that has been going on, PDP has been implicated, APC have been implicated. A lot of people have been suspect in this regard, saying, oh, this press probably it is APC, probably it is PDP. But again, we are hearing a different story. The police are coming out now, or the army is coming out now to say, oh, this is not the case. And there is a person who feel aggrieved, and because he feel aggrieved, this is the reason why he's going after the former speaker of the House of Representatives. Again, we are saying to politicians, whether APC, PDP, can you guys really take your job seriously and deal with insecurity? For instance, now the nation's grief is down. Okay, you can see that there's no light, and that fuels insecurity. There's no light. People that should be standing up and ensuring that things are done decently and in order, they have big gens. They have big generators, so they don't care what's happening to the common man. They have forgotten that when the water is filled, what happens? It runs over. When the water becomes full, it will spill over. So those who are taking it with levity and doing nothing about it, what a shame, honestly, sincerely speaking. You're you're not taking things, what a shame. What a big shame. You're not taking things, you're not taking things quite seriously. You're not taking things, with all seriousness and utmost seriousness of heart. You're playing with very dangerous play, like the man I talked about, the lion. A man and his wife, they took white lions since they were small. They've been their pets. It was the lion that took the woman's husband. She was lucky it was not both of them. Probably both of them would have been torn apart, but she's living with that today. I wonder how she's going to live without her husband, because they've taken these lions as children. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Thank you.